Okay, let's talk about hinges. Orchestral conducting and band conducting is a little bit different when it comes to hinges, and it really becomes apparent when we're doing legato music. For example, orchestral conductors tend to use a whole arm in kind of like a whip-like motion in legato pieces. So it kind of looks like this. You can see even between my elbow and my shoulders, it's moving. Band conductors tend to lock it here from the elbow and retreat from the elbow to the tip of the baton as one unit. So even in legato context, it moves like this. Now you can see that here in this legato context, it looks firmer and a little bit stronger. This looks like it has more strength compared to this. Yeah, this is perhaps a little bit softer. But the problem with this is that when you're trying to conduct a band where people need to articulate and or hit a mallet instrument, a precise point, where is the point? It can be kind of obscured a little bit, which is not so big of a problem when you're dealing with strings. The other thing about hinges is that imagine we're doing pianissimo music. The amount of hinges that you use can change the perceived dynamic. So for example, imagine if I'm doing pianissimo, I'm gonna do a small box like this. And if I lock it from my wrist and I go one, like this, I need to kind of use my fingers as well. So from wrist and fingers, this is going to be a certain dynamic compared to same size box if I allow myself to use up to my elbow. So you can see that the box is still small, but just the activation of my forearm is going to make it look a little bit louder compared to this. So think about that. If you really want to activate or impose a feeling of quietness, stillness, and eeriness, like the movie Quiet Place, maybe you want to cut down on the hinges. And so we're like, as opposed to quiet. Again, like my other video, you may think you're doing quiet, but it won't come off as that quiet because it's actually quite loud visually.